Hello, continuous liners. This is Meagan Burns, in case you've forgotten. I've almost forgotten. Let's see. So it's Wednesday, May 11th, and I don't think I've done a live stream in a couple of weeks, right? So I feel like I've been away for a while, so excusez-moi. So here we are in the middle of May, and I am showing up here today because I want to get back to my continuous line practice, right? In April, I went to Guanajuato. I had my first in-person workshop. That's what I used to do before the world went upside down. And so 2 years of being in the bunker here, and so I had my first workshop in Guanajuato. We did paper mache, printmaking, and continuous line urban sketching. And it was super cool because, for like 2 years I've been in the house drawing on Zoom with the Zoom sketch session. So I've been doing a little out on the streets, but it was really great to be back out on the streets, right? Continuous line urban sketching, right? This is my shtick with continuous line. And I'm seeing what you guys are doing, right? Like everyone has their own way of using continuous line. And something I want to say here too is like this, I'm not like, oh, you got to be a continuous line artist and nothing else. I think that a practice of continuous line will take you everywhere. Places that you would never even dream of, right? Well, let's see. I just feel like my continuous line practice has improved my life as an artist, right? Like this is a continuous line urban sketch. And I kind of planned this out, right? Like this is at the top of the steps in Guanajuato. It's like, I don't know, 600 steps or something like that. And I was up at the top and I put my pen down right over here, right? And I remember when I was about to do this, I was like, okay, Meag, you're going to go up here and across like that, right? Like I had it all figured out which way I was going to do it. I put a light pencil border around the paper just to kind of keep myself in bounds. And so I had this whole plan that I was going to start here and go brrr, something like that. Well, I start here, oh, and you can see my pen went and drew this guy because there was a guy sitting a few steps down. And then I went across like this and I started doing stuff over here and I was like going, oh my God, Meagan, you had planned on going over here, but now you're over here. So how are you going to get back? Oh my God. So I literally it was a whole, like a symphony, right? Like knowing where my pen was, but not always watching it, looking at the scenery in front of me. Where am I going? Where do I have to go? And it literally is like all these parts, right? All these parts of me that were like, just keep skating, right? Just keep skating, keep going, right? So I did. I jumped right over to here, went over here, got back over here, and then I don't even remember. I just started skating, right? And there's a rhythm to it. Somebody said to me recently, oh, well, you're just doing warm-ups. That's all you do, right? I beg your pardon. I don't think this is drawing warm-ups, right? Only the unenlightened would think that the continuous line urban sketching is just drawing warm-ups, right? We continuous liners know better, right? And so it is a drawing warm-up because I do that with the lines, but it's also a wonderfully energetic way to tell a story, right? So here's this kind of complicated scene in Guanajuato, and I swear to God, when I finished, I was like, oh, because it's a lot, right? Those of you that are doing it know it's super fun, challenging. It kind of takes you away from the world of everything that's going on in the world, right? And it drops you into wherever you're at, right? Even if you're sitting at your kitchen table, drawing your coffee cup, which I'm still a big fan of, draw those coffee cups, right? Whatever it is you're continuous lining, even if it's from a photo, right? It drops you into that, right? Sometimes we have to work from a photo. It's a crazy world now, whatever. And so sometimes we work from photos, right? You know, and when by doing that, it allows you to detach from the noise and practice your line drawing, right? So this is one I did also of Guanajuato with a Sharpie. That other one was with my fountain pen. So Guanajuato has all these wonderful magic alleyways, and the houses are all crazy colors. And so with my Sharpie, I think I started up here. But if you look at the lines, you can see I've skipped, right? This is not all... I've said it before too, continuous line, there's no continuous line police. No one's going to come and say, hey, you picked up your pen, right? Because that's totally acceptable. The continuous line, in theory, it's about not pausing, right? Or just pushing through your fears. That's how we use it here. Push it through your fears, right? There's no absolute rule here, right? So in this, I had been in Guanajuato a couple days at this point, and so I had a rhythm to my drawing, and my pen was like this. I was skating on the page. And so while I consider this a continuous line, the lines are not it's not all one line, only because I was moving at such a fast pace and I was skating, right? Like, to me, that's the magic, is the skating. When your eye-hand coordination is feeling so confident that you can just skate on the page, right? You just skate, right? So, you know, and then by having this practice of strengthening eye-hand coordination, I feel like it allows me to do anything. No, anything of like what I want to try my hand at. Like, I have not done acrylic painting. I don't know that I ever have. I can't even remember. And I've been wanting to play with a folk art style, right? So this is a fountain here in Mexico City, Diana the Huntress. And so I did this, and you know, this isn't a continuous line because there's no line, and this is acrylic, right? So I sketched it out with a pencil a little bit, but really, this is, as you would call, direct watercolor. It's direct acrylic, right? And I feel like because I've strengthened my eye-hand coordination, and I continue to do with my continuous line practice, I was able to draw this street scene with cars and buses and a water fountain, and see, I just put dots on it with a toothpick, right? Like, I feel like the continuous line practice strengthens my drawing chops, so I can do whatever it is I set out to do, right? So this I did last night, right? And I did it pretty darn quickly. Quick is not the goal, but it's, as someone who does urban sketching, continuous line urban sketching, it means I don't have to be out there all day. Like, sometimes it would be 2 hours I'd be out there. Now I'm like under an hour. I'd like get out there and I'm done. Go have lunch or whatever. So I love the continuous line warm-ups because it strengthens my practice across the board, right? So when I set out to do urban sketching of a complicated scene, because I'm a continuous liner, let's do some warm-ups. I haven't warmed up with you guys in a while, so let's see what I can. Oops. Okay, there we go. I thought I lost you. Let me fix that. Alrighty. There we go. So I'm also going to do a continuous line drawing from a photo just because I haven't been with you guys in so long, I'm seeing everything that you're doing, and I just want to congratulate everyone who's sticking to their continuous line practice. I mean, I know life is opening up now, the world, there's things to do, right? Traveling. I mean, I want to get back out there and travel, but being able to draw, I mean, it's been 2 years, right? Did I have tape here? Let me put tape on here so I don't hold this. You know, 2 years in the bunker, a lot has changed, right? One thing that has changed is my drawing skills have improved, right? Because I practice like a maniac, as many of you know do, and many of you practice with me, right? Should have done this before, sorry. There, all right. I don't want the paper to move around, so. Feels that, even that first line feels so good. It's like, you know, Temple Grandin's hug machine? This is my hug machine right here. The continuous line, because there's something comforting about it. Like right when I start doing it, my brain goes, right? There's a calming aspect to the continuous line practice. And like I said, the unenlightened think it's just drawing warm-ups. But if you lean into a line practice, look at it, I can't even talk because I'm so in outer space right now. It helps to calm you down. It helps to relax. I'll speak for myself. It relaxes me. It calms me down. You know, my life has changed a lot. I ended the Zoom sketch sessions in April. Totally grateful for my time with every single person that has been in the Zoom sketch sessions, currently and in the past, right? It was an amazing learning experience. I loved it. But it ended in April, and then I had an in-person workshop, and now I'm back here in Mexico City. And I'm carving out a whole new chapter of my career. And it's terrifying in many ways because I don't know a lot of people here in Mexico City, so it's a lot of alone time. The Zoom sketch sessions was a great way to sort of chit-chat, and I'll have something like that again, but I did need to step away. So right now I'm doing like website stuff and workshop agendas and Excel spreadsheets. Ooh, I hired a bookkeeper, so getting all squared away with all that admin stuff. I never hired a bookkeeper before, so big news, big news. I love it. I feel like an adult. An adult who can draw really, 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 really good. Adulting is fun, right? It's good to be able to do that. Keeping track of my expenses, all that kind of stuff. But then the reward for that is going out, or even just staying home and drawing, right? So it literally takes me to outer space when I start doing this, because it really has a nice calming effect. Oh, so what I was saying, that my life has changed a lot, and sometimes I'm a little freaked out with all the changes, right? Change is difficult. I've certainly have done it before, but I think we all would agree that, you know, change can be a little unsettling, right? So my art practice is the thing that saves me. It not only calms me down, I connect with my immediate surroundings, even when it's something like this. And I'm strengthening my artistic abilities, which I'm really grateful that this is my chosen path, right? And that I followed it. I think we all, you know, whether or not we're doing the thing we love to do right now, I think all of us have certainly had time doing things we didn't really want to be doing, right? I had plenty of lousy office jobs. But I did learn some skills, right? Like Excel spreadsheets and typing. Well, we all have to type at this point, even if it's just our thumbs. I don't know. I guess I just learned like office management stuff, which is helpful when you have a business. And knowing what my shortcomings are, like bookkeeping, which is why I hired a bookkeeper, right? So this continuous line practice, it helps calm me down so I can make better decisions. I can make decisions to hire help when I need it, like a bookkeeper, right? It helps me, I take a peek at the news and I'm like, my God, what is going on up there? Holy crap, man. Without even going into it, I would say that it's all a bit alarming, right? So having this practice, I just stay calm. Well, no, that's not true. I don't stay calm. I get calm, right? I just go, whoosh. I just need to step away from the news. And look at it, I finished kind of early there with a heart. I don't even remember doing this. Like it went by so quickly, right? But I can see it. It's like vibrating. Even just looking at these lines, it calms me down. These are my lines. It's my energy. And they're beautiful. I almost cry sometimes when I look at my lines. I know that's so silly. People go, God, what is wrong with you? You're like so silly. I'm like, yeah, I am silly. My lines make me cry. My art makes me cry. A lot of things make me cry, right? I'm alive. So, yeah, I hope those of you that are, still in this group and participating, I hope you're doing some line warm-ups, but I'll have you know, oh, shoot, well, that's all right. I will be here more. You'll be seeing more of me. This paper's a little bit bigger, so let me go up. Hi, chicks. There we go. So I'm going to do this one from a photo. I've been doing a lot of on-site sketching, and I love, love, love it. But in order to connect with you guys, I'm going to be doing more sketching from photos. This is the acrylic painting that I did. It's the Plaza de la Diana the Huntress, right? So I went there yesterday and took a bunch of photos and videos just because it's such a cool roundabouty, And so that's what I did my acrylic painting from, and now I'm going to do this continuous line. I'm going to put it here in front of me. Oh, jeez. I broke the handle on my iPad, so... Oh, wait a minute. I don't know that I could do that. I think I have to go right over here. I don't want to do that. There we go. Alrighty. So, let's see. I am going to give myself a little... I like to do the pencil... I don't know why. I just feel like I need this pencil border. It's not a boundary, it's a border. Alrighty, so let's see here. I am going to start. Yeah. No, 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 no. See, I've already slipped into a meditative state. Now, she's kneeling on a rock, and she has shot her arrow, but there's no arrow. Legend has it that it was stolen as soon as this statue was erected. Someone stole the arrow. Let's see, let's give her some bigger hair. She is a goddess after all. So, I've exaggerated her size because I think if I did it like more appropriate, she would have been like this big. But I want to see her nice and big, right? So from here, and in real life, the buildings go much higher than her, but I want her to be the focal point. And it doesn't even matter, like, getting the buildings right? It doesn't even matter. I just do kind of squiggle marks of it. One building I am going to get is the Sofitel, because I've been there and I did a continuous line from there, so I feel sort of bonded. I was right there. I was right there in that window. It's a beautiful restaurant, French restaurant, overlooking the Ángel de Independencia. Now she's got all these trees and stuff. This building. Now this is a yellow building. It's got a huge mural painted on it. And you know, because I painted this last night, I kind of don't even need to look at the photo because I remember. I feel like the continuous line has improved my memory. It says soy porque, but it actually says something down here, but I can't remember. And I can't see it because of the trees. But it's a huge mural. All right. So there's that, and now I was a little tricky remembering how to do cars. Ah! There's my first car coming at me. And then we're going to do, bug. They're going all different ways now. Let's see. That would be the road there. Then we're going to put... There we go. There's a lot of daredevil biker guys out there. I ride bikes a lot, but I don't do daredevil stuff. Maybe just there's an element of daredevilness just riding around. Where do I live? Mexico City. I mean, with cars, I feel like I can just be really crazy and it doesn't matter, right? You just give the sense of a car and it kind of works, right? Let's see, I'm going to do another, what am I going to do? Let's do just another car, whatever. I got totally tongue-tied right there for a moment. I was going to do a big red bus, but I'm like, I don't really care to do a bus right now, right? Whoop. Here, I'll do a bus over there. There we go. There's a bus. Way in the distance. Okay, now we're going to come back to this fountain. There we go. There she blows. Alrighty. See, I find the more I do continuous line, especially these complicated things, the less details, right? Look at, those are my windows. Right there. Alright, let me get my brush here. Hey, where's my big brush? There it is. Okay, let's, oops. There we go. Oops. My paints are so far away, so I have to stretch here. Let me bring this a little bit closer. So, I have been seeing what a lot of you are doing on with your continuous line, and I just want to say bravo to you all. Keep up the good work. And know that you can do anything, as a lot of you are doing, with your continuous line, right? Right? The sky's the limit here. Where's my pink? Right here. I got some fun new watercolors. My friend Becky brought these to me in Guanajuato. They're liquid watercolors. They're super fun. And I use this for the the Mexico City taxis, which are all pink. There we go. Here we got a whole crew of them. I'm going to even make this VW. They used to be VW taxis here. But now they're all these pink cars, right? Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Isn't that fun? Now, let's see here. Oops. Lots of trees on the paseo. Alrighty. Now let's see, what color am I gonna make her? You know, she's really black, but I wanted her to stand out a little bit. I'm not sure I like that color, but let's see here. Now, you know, this is just a drawing warm-up, so it doesn't matter, right? That's all we do is drawing warm-ups, because we're just so unenlightened. There. Now, let's see. She's got a lot of fountain activity going on there. I think I'll go back and make her dark because I think I do want her. There's the fountain activity, which I'll probably, actually, where's my other blue? Well, you know, sometimes I often laugh at myself because in the final 20 seconds of a painting, I feel like I can oftentimes ruin it. Ruin would be a little aggressive, right? It's just, oh, see, I just ruined it. Oh, we got lots of fountain stuff going on here. No. Well, there we go. There's our Deanna. I will post it. I'll probably touch up the little fountain things a little bit more, but yeah, kind of fun. Let's see. Are y'all still with me? Hi, everybody. So there we go. There's see, I feel better already. I'm not that I felt bad, but I was flying around this morning. I had some things to do. I had an appointment to go to, and so I was, you know, kind of hustle bustle. And now I'm like, I've done a little continuous lining, done some art, checked in with my crew, and bring them on camera. Oh, I see. I thought that was a message. It was just a message from Facebook. So anyways, guys, I'm going to be checking in with you more and doing more continuous line with you. I'd like to do some outside on location, and I'll see how that goes. I'll make sure I'm in a safe location for that. So keep up with your continuous line. This is where I'm going to be spending my online time, is in the continuous line storytelling Facebook group. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for sharing your art and telling your story with your one continuous line. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.